Alright, gentlemen, we are live. And we are freezing in this fucking garage, man. Anyways, we're RH and we're back. Thank you for joining. We're gonna switch things up. I stopped doing these because I was sick of just doing the ailments. That shit was old school. Get that shit out of here. So, I was thinking, what a better way than to do a fucking news show. I'm going to look up news, just go, boo, I'm going to type in news of the day, and we're going to cover it. And you're going to see it, and I'm going to see it. And if you're listening, I will describe it in detail as much as I can. So thank you for being here, and here we go. All right. Hope you enjoyed that little voice crack there, Judas. Okay, here we go. All right, so news of the day. Enter. All right. Oh. Yeah, I'm not going to cover that one. That's a little bit too sore. All right. NYC subway crews wrestle derailed train back on the tracks. Let's click on it. Now, I'm far away from the Wi-Fi out here because I am outside in a garage. Can't see my breath, but it is freezing as hell out here. And anyways, how you been? How have you gentlemen been? For the love of God. I know I miss doing RH. Well, I was sitting there the other day, and I was like, my good God, do I miss doing RadioHog. Jesus, man. You know what I mean? Anyways, let's get back to it. Alright, NYC subway service is disrupted for a second day after a low-speed collision. Jesus. How did two trains collide, dude? Holy shit. Who the hell is doing that? You know what I mean? Oh my God. In the cramped confines of New York City subway tunnel, work crews labored to lift hulking rail cars back onto the tracks after two passenger trains collided and derailed, causing service disruptions that stretched into a second day on Friday. Well, your first mistake was fucking living in New York. Why in God's good fucking green earth? Why in the wide world of fucking sports would you live in New York fucking City? Are you kidding me? Jesus. The low-speed crash left the trains blocking both the local and express tracks in northbound directions, which means partial service can only be restored once derailed train is out of the way. Move out of New York. Move out of New York. Fuck New York, dude. Like, I don't know if the videos are true or whatever, but apparently apartments cost $5,000 for, like, a fucking dog-ass studio. Oh, Jesus, here we go. Look at this one down here. Click. Yeah, like, why would you live in New York, man? Just, really. Just, actually, if anybody listens to this from New York, why would you live in New York? Can anybody tell me? Seriously. While you think about it, we're going to move on to the next one. Here we go. Oh, my God. So, divorce, heartache, marriage. This has to do with it. And this is about as dark as it can get, man. Okay? Like, Judas. Now, I'm just going to scroll past the kids' faces really quick, because I don't think they need to be on the internet. But anyways, mom allegedly killed her two kids after judge ordered them to spend Christmas with their dad, court records show. Are you shitting me? My God. So, the mom, let's read it. A judge had ordered three Colorado. Why does all of this fucked up shit happen in Colorado? Is it something in the water supply? I mean, Jesus. Name on your hand how many fucked up things have happened in Colorado. Gotta fix my sailor hat. Look at my hair, by the way. Good God. That's what happens when you wake up and don't do shit about it. Anyways, what is up with Colorado, dude? That place is fucked. Serious. It's a disaster over there. Like, I swear to God, something always fucked up happens there. You know? God. A judge had ordered 3 Colorado children to spend Christmas with their father before. I love how they say that too. Colorado children. Because they know too that Colorado's fucked up shit happens in there. It's sad because I love Colorado. I live like an hour away from it. It's badass. Denver's kind of nasty, but God, there's something in my eye. Anyways, ordered 3 Colorado children to spend Christmas with their father before his ex-wife allegedly violated the custody decree and killed 2 of the kids. Kimberly Singler, a 35-year-old Colorado Springs woman, was taken into custody over the weekend in the United Kingdom and held in connection with the killings of her younger daughter, 9 years old, and son, 7 years old. Jesus. On December 19th, what a Christmas. Police responded to an early morning 911 call about a burglary at Singler's condo where they found 2 dead children. Their mother and their 11-year-old sister were taken to the hospital. Police eventually said that there had been no burglary, and issued an arrest warrant for Singler, who had already fled the jurisdiction. This fucking bitch went to the United Kingdom, for Christ's sake. How fucking sad do you have to be to pretend to be a fucking British person? Fuck's sake. Jesus. Come on, man. That's actually fucked, though. Jesus, dude. And then she goes and accuses, I'm guessing this is her husband. Yeah, she accused her husband. I'll just tell you right here. Singler had recently accused Wentz of pulling a knife on her, and the allegations briefly cost him time with their children. The court eventually ruled that Wentz didn't represent a threat to his children. Isn't that... God, that's fucked. He pulled a knife on me, and then he doesn't get to see his kids, and then she fucking kills 2 of them. Jesus. Now, if that ain't fucked up news, I don't know what is. My good God. Actually, not too far from me. We're going to move on, by the way. Not too far from me. I live in very rural Utah. And nothing ever happens here. No one gets killed. But the other day, about an hour away, some guy just got convicted of a fucking murder. So that's pretty hilarious. A school shooting. Oh, fuck, man. Dude, what's up with the school shootings, man? Why? Like, what possesses somebody's fucking brain where they're like, we're gonna go to a school? Really, dude? Like, why? That's probably the most fucked you can get. Is going to a fucking school ready to kill. Like, if that doesn't say you got a small cock, I don't know what does. Like, what a vag. At least go somewhere where there's armed people. So at least like the fucking playing field's level, you know what I mean? Don't go to a fucking school. Quit being a pussy. Jesus. Wow. 17-year-old kills 6th grader. You went to an elementary school, you piece of shit? Jesus, dude. What a fucking embarrassment. Perry, Iowa, 17-year-old. Oh, is he... fucking confused and angry teenager? Fuck off. You don't do that shit. Opened fire at a small town Iowa high school before classes resumed on the first day after winter break, killing a 6th grader and wounding 5 others. Thursday, as students barricaded in offices, ducked into classrooms, fled in panic. The suspect, a student at the school in Perry, died of what investigators believe is a self-inflicted gunshot wound. An Iowa Division of Criminal Investigation official said authorities said one of the 5 wounded was an administrator, later identified by his alma mater as Perry High School principal Dan... I don't know how to say that. Dan Meyerberger. Authorities identified the shooter as Dylan Butler and provided no information without a motive. 2 friends and their mother spoke about the Associated Press and said Butler was a quiet person who had been bullied for years. Bullied or not. You know what I mean? He was bullied. So fucking what? God. Jesus. You don't even say that he was bullied. So what if he's fucking bullied? Like, oh, you got picked on, so you're gonna go shoot a fucking kid? You fucking vag? Really? Jesus. Alright, well, what news we're gonna choose from today? CNN? ABC? USA Today? Nah. Hell no. You know what? Let's just start off top of the list. Let's do NBC News. Here we go. News of the day, gentlemen. All right, here we go. All right, we already read about that. So, coat came unbuttoned. All right, we already read about that shit. So, why Trump can't use the idiot defense other January 6th defendants do. Do we really want to get into the politics already? I don't know. David Soul, actor best known for his role in this TV series Starsky and Hutch, dies at 80. Big fucking whoop. Fucker was old. FDA to allow Florida to import prescription drugs in bulk from Canada. Oh yeah, also, apparently there was an earthquake in Japan. Let's click on this one. There was an earthquake in Japan, and, like, I don't know if it wasn't that bad or something, but, like, how come we don't hear anything about it? I saw fucking TikToks. That's about it. Jesus. All right, let's see here. The United States said Friday that it was preparing military logistical support and aid for regions of Japan devastated by an earthquake that killed 94 people. Yeah, that is a good chunk of fucking humanoids. Forced about 33,000 people to leave their homes and left over 200 people unaccounted for. Fuck. The U.S. is here to support our friend and ally in its earthquake response. Military logistical support, food, and other supplies are being readied. U.S. Ambassador to Japan, Ram Emanuel, hope that's how you say it, posted on the social media site X, formerly known as Twitter. Oh, Elon Musk, yeah. Japan is in talks with the U.S. about emergency assistance and rejected offers for help from other countries, including China, for the time being. Nice. God, Japan's badass, man. Like, Godzilla. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. We are not accepting any personnel or material aid from other countries or regions at the moment, given the situation on the ground and the effort that would be required to receive them. Japan's top spokesperson, Yoshimasa Hayashi. So badass, dude. Their names are badass. The language is badass. Japan's fucking cool. A U.S. official who declined to be named told Reuters the two governments were coordinating on possible assistance from U.S. troops. About 54,000 U.S. forces personnel are based in Japan. It's the largest military presence abroad. I didn't know that. That's badass. Anyways, so that's cool. At least the United States is helping Japan out. I don't. What happened with Hawaii, by the way? Remember that fucking fire, and there was all of the, fucking conspiracy that there was from a laser or something. Let's look it up. All right. Hawaii fire. We're just gonna look up laser. Yeah, there was some, like, fucking conspiracy that it was the United States fucking lit it on fire on purpose with some type of fucking laser. I mean, let's see. Okay. Yeah, here we go. Directed energy weapon. Oh, wait, or maybe we should do... Video... No, let's just start with that one. Directed energy weapon. Let's just start with that one. Okay. Yeah, like, but what happened with the fires? Like, I last heard that they were getting, like, a fucking $700 check when their fucking house burned down. $700 is, like, half a trip to fucking Walmart for groceries. What a fucking kick in the fucking cock. You know what I mean? Jesus. God, that place is really destroyed. Fuck, I haven't looked at pictures like this. Jesus. And I guess that's like the whole island, too. It just fucking burned to the ground. God. False claims about the deadly wildfires in Hawaii, including the shadowy forces orchestrated with the disaster with the laser beam, have gained traction online. The misleading posts come from a variety of sources and accounts, but generally imply that elites or government agencies deliberately started the fires. Some of the most popular theories are couched in questions about a narrative and make claims that the alternative views are being censored, despite collecting millions of views. While there are specific rumors circulating about Maui, Jesus, shoot me in the fucking head, Maui, they fit into a general pattern repeatedly seen after extreme weather events and natural disasters. Politically motivated activists seeking to downplay the potential impact of climate change. Energy weapon. Videos and images claiming that wildfires were not... Am I going to sneeze or not? Yes, I am. Videos and images claiming that wildfires were not a natural disaster and were instead caused by a directed energy weapon, a laser beam, or explosion have been viewed millions of times. Now, here is a video of it, apparently. I'm not even going to try to play it because my internet's so shitty, but if you haven't heard of it, go look it up. I don't have really a stance on it. I think the laser beam thing's a little out of this fucking world, but you never know with the fucking U.S. government, so. It has been digitally altered. The original image of, not even try to attempt to pronounce that, Church and Leia, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that either, in flames, has no laser beam or light visible. 2 other false images have been racking up huge numbers. Jesus, look at that. It's just people probably wanting clicks. But God knows how it started in the first place, right? Yeah. Laser beams, okay? Alright, let's go back. But, yeah, like, I don't know. Let's see. PepsiCo products are being pulled in some grocery stores over price hikes. I don't drink fucking soda anymore. So, that's fine. Let's see. Nice. What is this on the news for? Weight loss, Ozempic, and Wegovy may not increase thoughts of suicide. So it's saying, all you fat people go and fucking take Ozempic. It's not gonna make you want to die. Hey, I'm fat too, so I can say that. Yeah, Jesus. I actually I'm taking an allergy drug that said may increase thoughts of suicide. And I've never felt suicidal. So I'm waiting to see what happens with that. Weight loss drugs, Ozempic and Wegovy, may not increase thoughts of suicide, study finds. I don't think like a lot of those medicines do. You know what I mean? Unless you're kind of like prone to feeling that way already. Despite anecdotes of suicidal ideations linked to popular medications, new research finds little evidence of negative mental health effects. As the popularity of weight loss and diabetes drugs has grown, by the way, when you're on fucking, like, Facebook or whatever, and I'm pretty sure the ad's popped up for you, it's fucking everywhere. The V-Shred ad, where it shows that fucking ripped guy, he's, like, curling a weight and shit, and he has a fucking pizza and a salad. He's like, guess what I'm eating tonight? It ain't the salad. Dude. Anybody who knows anybody who's got fucking shit in their head knows that you can't fucking eat pizza and garbage and fucking be fit unless you work out like a motherfucker and lift heavy. But the way that guy is, he's fucking like shredded. He isn't bulky and huge. He is on a calorie deficit. Fucking hate that bullshit. And then he claims it's fucking turmeric or something. Fuck off. That guy's a... Because I fluctuate weight a lot. I'll go whoop, 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 and I'll get fucking nasty and Jesus, man. Fuck. Alright. And people are taking, that's the thing, like people will see like a weight loss pill and they'll just take it and then keep eating fucking garbage. You know what I mean? It doesn't work like that. You have to put in the work and work out and eat good most of the time. You know what I mean? Have a cheat meal every once and then, by God, but Jesus. But a major study finds that the semaglutide, the ingredient in Ozempic, has a significantly lower risk of suicidal thoughts compared to other weight loss medications. So, you know what? If you're going to take one, take Ozempic or Wegovy. You won't want to fucking kill yourself. Alright, what else do we got here? You know what? Fuck it. We're clicking on it. Why Trump can't use the idiot defense. What is the idiot defense? Because that's new to me as well. Capitol rioters and their lawyers often concede they were gullible for believing 2020 election lies. Donald Trump's lawyers have to argue his concerns were fact-based and reasonable. For the past 3 years, defense lawyers seeking leniency for January 6th rioters have struck a similar theme in trying to explain to federal judges and Washington juries how their clients fell for thoroughly debunked lies about the 2020 presidential election. They argued that their clients weren't very smart or that they had conditions that made them vulnerable to disinformation. Oh. So, literally, the idiot defense. I'm a dumbass. Wow. Why would you say that anyways, dude? You said what you said. Especially, like, being on the far right side of things, the Republican side of things. Aren't you supposed to be all about the fake news bullshit? Shouldn't you know what news is real? I mean, that's kind of a bad defense, in my opinion. Alright, in court filings and sentencing memos, lawyers defending January 6 rioters have argued their clients were duped and manipulated, that they were poorly educated and had low IQs and lacked critical thinking skills. That is fucking hilarious. They wanted former President Donald Trump's respect and approval, and they thought they were following presidential orders. Lawyers argued some January 6 defendants have even called themselves idiots, laminating that they were credulous enough to have fallen for what they now see as obvious lies. Well, I guess it makes sense for the rioters because they're just the common man, like you or me, who went in and thought they were being fucking badass trying to raid the Capitol. It's like, guy, you knew that was going to end in disaster. The strategy appears to have had an impact in some cases, with judges agreeing to more lenient sentences. Jesus, dude. So, like, if I go commit a crime and just say, yeah, I was a fucking idiot, can I go home? You can't go home, but, no jail time. Fuck it. Jesus, dude. So, that makes sense. Of course you can't use the fucking idiot defense. What do you mean? Fucker's stacked to his fucking cock and money. He's fucking made super good business deals. Fucker's rich. Of course he's not an idiot. Jesus, man. Let's see. Northeast bracing for the first significant winter storm of the season. Actually, I want to talk about that here. I don't know where you live or anything, but where I live, usually it's like cold as fuck. But this winter has been like warm. You know what I mean? Well, not warm, because like I'm fucking freezing to death right now. But like usually it's like, it's really not that bad. I don't know what's going on. Because like last winter, it was destructive in Utah. Like record snowfall, all this bullshit. People were fearing that Salt Lake City was going to go underwater, all that shit. Jesus. Can we talk about Salt Lake City too? By the way, we're done with the news for today. Thank you for joining the news. And yeah, can we talk about Salt Lake City for a second? Like, what has that place become? Jesus, dude, I went there the other day and we were in South Salt Lake City. We're going to a concert. And I was walking around and I was like, God, this has Portland fucking Oregon vibes, man. Shanties everywhere. And when I say shanty, that's like the tents with tarps and fucking pallets and all that shit. All that happy shit. It looks like a little Portland #2, you know what I mean? Jesus. And like, I feel bad for those people, they're in a fuck situation, but then some of them are just straight up fucking pricks. Like, you'll see videos where like, yeah, fuck you, and then they'll take a shit on your fucking front of your store. Yeah, fuck them. Jesus. I don't know. It's sad because, like, Portland was awesome. I went there the first time in fucking June. Hilarious place. I fucking love looking at the people. I love how it is. It's fucking awesome. Do I want to live there? Fuck no. I would rather fucking die than live in Portland, Oregon. You kidding me? Jesus. But seems like a lot of those cities are falling under the same curse. And maybe we can start with that next time. Maybe we'll start with like San Francisco. Look it up. Look at pictures together. But yeah, like a lot of the cities are falling under the same thing. And it's, I think, maybe like lack of funds to control the homeless population. Like, because I guess in Salt Lake they got rid of some of the homeless shelters. So of course all of them are wandering around. What the fuck are you supposed to do? Jesus. But like if I were homeless, why the hell would you be staying in Utah? Like, it'd be cool for a couple of months and then winter hits and you're fucked. You know what I mean? Sleeping out front of the fucking Leonardo Museum in a fucking tent wrapped around in a fucking space blanket, freezing to death. That's the thing, too, in downtown Salt Lake around there. We were at a concert a couple years ago, and we had to take a shit, and every gas station doesn't let you use their bathroom because I think of so many fucking people were going in there and shooting up fucking drugs and causing problems. So we were wandering around, and finally we had to pull over by a fucking apartment complex. There was a little patch of bushes. Had to go in that patch of bushes and fucking take a shit. God. And we couldn't just fly away because we had minutes until the show. So we had to just hurry quickly and find a place. It was Gojira, by the way. It was very Killcock. Anyways, thanks for fucking watching. Thanks for listening, listener, if you're still there. And I enjoyed it. I loved being back. And I like this new format of RH. I don't seem like such a fucking vile piece of shit. But, anyways, you have been you. I have been RH. Thank you for listening. And watching, of course. Goodbye.